Back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Gemini. Geminis, Geminians, Geminis. What's up with it? What's up? All right. So anyway, there was no messages, nothing super special this morning. I'm just up, ready to go. I done knocked out like all the little responsibilities I need to do except for dry my clothes. Can you believe it? The fucking asshole own the washers and dryers here. Only one washer and dryer. It's 3 floors here. Only one washer. Only one dryer works here in the building. So everybody's rushing. So I know it's only gonna be a matter of time before that dryer goes bad, and it's pissing me off. You know what I mean? Because it comes along with my lease. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be a what do you call it? A Karen or like a telling Ted, but I do because I pay my rent here. You know what I mean? And this came along with my lease. So if I didn't pay my rent, you guys would have told me I had to go. So you need to be on top of your job. So I'm pressing for that. So that was my little ramble. Thanks for being here. Thanks for letting me share. All right. Anyway, Gemini, what we got going on? What's up, Lady Empress? All right. So somebody could be wanting to forgive you guys. There could be a talk. Yeah, you guys are gonna be having a heart-to-heart talk with somebody. It could be with a Cancer. It could be with a Capricorn. So this could be somebody who wants to sweep whatever's happened under the rug between y'all soon. There could be a talk about maybe scandal, or it could just be a deeper talk about maybe how someone feels. Like they kind of just want to get over it or get past it. So they're gonna bring up a situation that maybe they wanted to always say or always wanted to speak about with y'all. So somebody's gonna confess the feelings. All right. So it could even sometimes just be secret, something that they maybe wouldn't have told you before. It's going to be like an assertive action. So it could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Capricorn. So it's maybe somebody who's in the public eye, maybe a celebrity. Somebody's going to take action on y'all to tell y'all how they feel. So this might find y'all to be attractive sexually. All right. So maybe a lot more assertive in that light. Now, some of y'all, they may be trying to like recognize you, maybe for your ambition. So that might how it comes off first is like flattery. You know what I mean? As like presenting the opportunity to like to open up to get to know each other by flattering you. You know what I mean? By like maybe honoring you in some way or sharing their success with you or sharing in success with you. What's up, Shay? How you feeling this morning? You was up early. Well, maybe it's not that early for you, but it's kind of early over here on the East Coast. What about to say? Also, so they could also be talk gossip about your reputation, your public image. You guys may be being viewed as like a go-getter. So some of y'all that might be also why this person is wanting to like maybe they're seeing results or progress for something that you've been working on, you've been doing. So that might also be why they want to assert you. That's what I thought. I thought you'd be knocked out around this time, but I was like, maybe, maybe I don't know her like I thought I know her. You know what I'm saying? So so anyway, this is somebody who's gonna be trying to test their strength or test their like abilities with y'all. So maybe they want to see if they can like confidently work their magic. If this is like a manager or a boss or somebody who's like an authority figure, there's somebody who isn't quite sure they can conquer this situation. So that's why they're gonna try to reveal themselves to y'all. So what they kind of hate is your pride in yourself or your sense of confidence, your sense of like independence. All right. Some of y'all they also kind of hate on your spirituality or your spiritual gift. So like if you have a spiritual gift or a talent that you're able to express, they kind of be hating on it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't know. It's like love and light. Some of y'all they kind of feel like you guys are insincere about being maybe spiritual or being like I don't know, like a Debbie do-gooder. You know what I'm saying? So all right. Not you coming in here wanting to be a reverend, you asshole. Why the fuck is you in here? You think you doing the Lord's work? Coming in here pestering people? If I come in there and kick your door over, am I doing the Lord's work because you were stealing or doing something to kids, you clown? Move the fuck on. Light 1012, you goofy. All right, so anyway, um, this may be somebody who brings out a lot of passion and the connection with y'all. You care about people's soul? Well, make a fucking YouTube channel, you clown. Why don't you make a channel and post there so we can see what you do? You want to live the world through my experience. You a clown. Piss me off in the morning. You hear me? You hear me? All right. Anyway, so you're gonna become a lot more determined because of this person. So maybe this is like maybe there's gossip or this person kind of like says something that's like underhanded in a way where you kind of peep the like jealousy or you peep the underlining maybe animosity. Because some of y'all are trying to make good or trying to make up for maybe whatever happened. So all right. So anyway, what we got your physical appearance is what this person may be jealous of, or they may be just jealous of like your ambition, your status, your success, some of your wins. Some of y'all could be a court case or like your legal battles that you won. Maybe you had a legal battle. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So anyway, okay. So this may be somebody who's going to pretend to try to be an ally to y'all, Or this is somebody who's just sometimey. They're sometime. Some days they're into it, some days they're not. Some days they're generous, some days they're not. Again, it's sometimey. So this is somebody who maybe had unrealistic expectations of like how they expect you to be or how they expect you to show up in the connection with y'all. So maybe they didn't see potential at that time, but so this is somebody now who's strategically finding a reason. So there's maybe somebody who's trying to find a reason to be able to like assert themselves into like conversation with you or assert their presence into the situation with y'all. Something I was going to say assert their dominance. So that was really what it is. Like they want to like assert their dominance. They want some type of acknowledgement from y'all. Maybe it's just that they want to be held in higher regard because somebody has like an inflated ego or inflated sense of self. The way they view themselves in your life is like maybe more important, maybe more impactful. You know what I mean? They can sometimes dream up these illusions or delusional about like where things are going or how things can be. You know what I mean? So all right. So anyway, I don't know how this is gonna boost your confidence. Let's look at that. How is it supposed to boost your confidence though? Maybe because it's somebody famous, or maybe because it's somebody popular, or like maybe it's because you notice that it's somebody who's like, let's say like you end up on like the Shade Room, or you end up on like I don't know, you end up on like the tabloids or magazines or something like that. You know, because actually after this interaction, you guys are gonna have like a lot easier time at work, or a lot more easier time with the way that people kind of like perceive you. You know what I mean? Like it's flipped. So maybe someone gets aggressive or someone like bad mouths you, and then other people start to look at you like in a good light though. I kind of get the vibe of like people looking at you guys in a good light. So, but let me see. What is that? Nine of Cups, Devil in reverse. So some of y'all they just assess about your victories or your successes because it's the Devil and the Nine of Cups in reverse, which are people who count your blessings. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn, Aries. So this is someone who's feeling inspired too to reach out. So what is it? So I think it's more about like your reputation, your status. Like this is somebody who maybe some of y'all could have badmouthed you guys or spoke ill about you guys at one time, or just like was fickle about like maybe one day they liked you, next day they don't like you. They may be trying to present an opportunity for you guys to work together, or present an opportunity for you guys to be seen together or become closer because your reputation or because of popularity. Maybe you would make them look good, like the connection themselves. They feel like would make them look good. So I kind of feel like that's why this person wants to connect with y'all, because the devil can be somebody who's possessive or controlling. You know what I mean? Where they're controlling is the Nine of Cups, which could be like maybe it's just for like their own happiness, like a selfish motive where I just want to have what I want to have. Because the Knight of Cups is somebody who has ulterior motives, so they may be like having their own little version of what they expect to happen in their in mind when they come towards you guys or start expressing more about their feelings. So some of y'all they may invite you guys to do something together. Could be slightly competitive or like slightly maybe aggressive or slightly like maybe burns your energy. So I don't know what that is for y'all. Maybe it's like we go for a walk, maybe we go skydiving or some shit, or I don't know, something that could be maybe exhilarating at the same time. So some of y'all could just be sex. Maybe they're trying to like gain intimacy or closeness with you guys because of sex, and they feel like being in a partnership or being in a relationship with you would make me look better to a lot of other people. So it's maybe somebody who's viewing you guys as a trophy or viewing a connection, a interaction with you as like a blessing. You know what I mean? But like I don't know, for some reason it kind of seems like they kind of like you but like don't like you because like they be like jealous of you, but like they I don't know, they are fond of you at times. So or they're jealous over you if it's that way. So it's one of the two. I don't know which one matters the most. All right, so what we got? It says they are running away. So this is somebody who's a runner. So maybe they just come and get what they want because that Knight of Cups always has a hidden motive. And as soon as they're out of your sight, they're on to the next person or the next victim or the next like romantic interest that they had in mind. So this may be that. But anyway, somebody who wants to give you justice or somebody who wants to be honest and fair with y'all. They want to lend you a helping hand. Not everyone is an enemy or a foe. So I don't know how this is all going to play though, because this is somebody who wants you to stay focused, or you're going to be having to stay focused. Like this person may run away with like maybe ideas, run away with I don't know. They might kind of go out there. That might be it. Like their way of seeing stuff is unrealistic. So maybe they can just be out there. Like what they expect to happen, what they want to happen, may just be like out the way. And it's maybe somebody's going to try to distract you from your goals at times. So maybe they're just more like, all right. So maybe it comes off as like being about profession first, and then it goes into just being sexual or just being romantic. Like they have a hidden motive for why they're presenting this opportunity towards y'all. And the Ace of Swords in reverse just means that they don't have clear intentions, or they're not giving you clear intentions. You know what I mean? They have their eye on you for good reason, but I think it's just because of maybe for status or just for like some type of accomplishment. Nine of Cups in reverse, which could just be like a temporary success or a temporary happiness. With the Devil and the Mars, it gives like a sexual energy, possessive energy, a competitive energy. Like maybe nobody else was able to date you, maybe nobody else was able to have you, you know, but I'm able to have you. Like this is somebody who kind of wants to be able to possess you in that light. Where like, or like maybe nobody else was able to work with you, or nobody else was able to like have this experience with you, so they want to have that. But it's going to start with them being maybe more intimate with you, maybe trying to have more conversations with you, maybe even trying to be a little bit more vulnerable, or just telling you starting certain parts about themselves that they probably wouldn't have shared before. But like after this person gets deep emotionally, then they start running. Like they're a sometimey person, they have this issue with like expressing emotions from a more sincere place at this moment. So they give off like a fuck boy or a fuck girl, or like a very materialistic vibe. Whoever this is cares a lot about material, status, you know, their reputation, their public image, how they're being viewed. All right. So anyway, let's give you some advice. This may also be somebody who wants to have children or wants to birth something new between y'all, or create something between y'all in whatever way that may be for y'all. So your advice, it says, let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. All right. And then we got, it's time to celebrate. Cultivate an air of celebration today. So, all right. So it could be a Capricorn, could be a Cancer, could be a Capricorn, could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. This may be somebody who has a nice vehicle, or somebody who does a lot of driving. Maybe they drive for work or something like that. Or they could be in just the public eye in a way where they do service for people. All right, just tuned in. Your accuracy been off the charts the past few reviews I've seen. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the support. Thanks for being here. All right, y'all. So I'm finna get loose. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Don't let them stress you out too much. If they do, tell them where to go with it. All right. Anyway, I'm gone.